What's going on, YouTubers? This is another edition of Walking Reviews. Today's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be talking about two different knives, and I want to compare the different opening methods, even though they share the same name. So the first knife you guys have seen before. This is the EXK by Trevor Burger, also known as Burger Knives. And the second knife you guys have not seen before, and this is actually a piece by Thorburn. I'm sure it has a number designation, I don't know it. This is one of his smaller models. The blade length is about 3¼ inches, handle length is about 4 inches, and the weight is right around 3½ ounces, something like that. Okay, so what do I want to talk about? These are both called front flippers, and there's a little bit of confusion, I think, in the knife community about what exactly is a front flipper. When you know that a knife has a flipper tab, you know exactly what it is. They might look different, they might be higher or lower down, but you know that it's a tab on the back of the knife that you're going to press, and the purpose is to open the knife. The front flipper on this one really is more of a top flipper, in my opinion. It's not on the front of the knife, it's on the top of the knife. It works fairly well. You can use it a few different ways, and the action for a typical Thorburn is superb. Look at the beautiful artwork there on the bolster. That's actually done by an artist named, I believe, Julien Michel, a French artist. This is a liner lock, anodized titanium liners, you can see there. Sorry, it's having a little bit trouble focusing. I mean, everything about this knife is fantastic. The carbon fiber is polished. You really can't see it in this light, but this whole knife basically shimmers in the light. So, back to the point at hand. Apologies for the rambling. This is considered a front flipper, or at least it's called that in the knife community. I bought it as a front flipper. This is also called a front flipper, and I think this one is a little bit more aptly named because the flipper tab is in the front of the knife. Which design is better? I mean, that's entirely subjective, but in my opinion, this Burger design is superior. Why? Well, with this design, I can open the knife slowly, I can open it quickly, I can open it with my index finger here. It's a little bit more versatile, in my opinion. And I mean, I guess people say that it's a little bit harder to get used to this type of flipper tab. In my opinion, it was not. I got the hang of this in a few minutes. Whereas with the Thorburn, really your opening options are limited to doing it quickly that way with your index finger, or doing it quickly with your thumb. You really can't open it slowly because the flipper tab is behind the bolster at this point, so you have nothing really, no purchase. I mean, this is a perfectly acceptable opening system. I'm not knocking the top flipper here, which is what I call it. It deploys the knife really quickly. It's pretty fun to use, but I don't think it's as versatile as the true front flipper. I mean, that's just my opinion, but take it for what it's worth. That's really all I wanted to talk about today. If you do get a chance to ever pick up either one of these knives, either the Thorburn or the Burger, they are both fantastic knives. Here, I'll give you a little side-by-side comparison. You can see the Thorburn's just a little bit bigger. Let me get them open for you. There we go. So, side-by-side comparison and a little bit of a ramble about what is a top flipper, what is a front flipper. Alright guys, take it easy. I'll see you on the next one.